Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh my god. Alright, alright. Okay, this... it should work. Yeah. Hello. Oh, it's just me today, isn't it? That's okay. That's okay. It's, it's currently 12:20 a.m. and, hey, that's okay. That's a little loud. I guess it's just gonna be you and me, little stuffed animal guy. Did I give you a name? I don't think I did. What do you want to be called? Normally this is where I'd ask chat. Normally this is where I'd ask chat. But doesn't seem like anyone's here, which is okay. It's okay. So it's you and me, Bear. Yeah. Alright. Let's go play Minecraft, yeah? Let's go play Minecraft. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm ready to play Minecraft. Me too. Me too. I'm ready. Alright, let's go. Oh no, the bear. The bear, I'm sorry I left you. I left you. I'm so sorry. Alright. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Boom. Boom. You're here now. You're with me. Yeah. Alright. So, we got our bear. We got our blanket. I think we're ready. We're ready to go. Aren't we? Yeah. Alright. Let's go. Let's play some Minecraft. Think I want to play some Minecraft. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's play. Mogu mogu yummy magic are we ready? I know I am. Alright, let's go. Preparing for world creation. So, the thing is, I've never actually, completed a Minecraft game. I've never... Sorry, there might be some noise. I've never actually, never actually beat the Ender Dragon. And I've been playing Minecraft for a good while, I think. Yes. I've been playing Minecraft for a good while, years. Since maybe a little bit before 1.8? Or a while before? I remember 1.8 being like the big update. I remember that. And I was excited for 1.8. I don't even remember what came from 1.8. I don't remember if there was a new mob, or was it the silver mists? The silver mists, I remember those being new, and the endermites. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix these video settings because those are very scary. Brightness. Let's turn off the particles, yeah. Smooth lighting. Graphics. Okay. It isn't that bad anyways. Let's go play some Minecraft. What should we do first? Yeah. Let's see. Ow. I guess wood. I don't know. There's a lot of oak. Oak is what? Oak is what this is. Yes, oak. That clicking noise, I'm sorry, is so loud. I don't know how to fix it. Alright, that's fine. It's not that bad. So, I first discovered Minecraft. Honestly, I don't even know when I first discovered Minecraft. It's just been a part of my life for forever, honestly. But the first Minecraft I experienced was probably on YouTube. It must have been on YouTube, but I remember, one of my early experiences actually playing the game was with my cousins, because they had it on their iPad. And I'm the youngest. I was the youngest of the cousins, or I still am. I'm the youngest in the family. But I really looked up to them as the youngest kid, and I always was trying to be cool around them. And they liked me and they were nice to me, so it all worked out. It was always fun seeing them during family gatherings. You know, we would go to my grandparents' place, and we'd have some really good food, because my grandma could cook really well. But they had Minecraft on their iPad, and so I'd assume that's probably one of the first experiences I had playing the game was on that iPad, and that was back when there was a build rate. There was a build maximum, a block maximum for how many blocks you could place up into the air. It must have been around 50 or 60. But there was a block maximum, so I'm sure that dates it enough. And there were nether reactors, if anyone knows what a nether reactor is. It was basically, I don't think the Pocket Edition version of Minecraft was able to handle a full nether biome. So what they did to supplement that was they had nether reactors, nether core reactors. And what these nether core reactors did was, when you placed it down, and I'm not sure if there was a specific formation that you had to do, or if you could just place it down. It's been a while, I don't really remember. But you could place it down, and what it would do is it would spawn this little cave around you of netherrack? Yes, netherrack. And it would randomly spawn mobs, kind of like how the what are those things called? The spawners in caves for spiders. It was the same concept, but it would be nether mobs. So it would be zombie piglins that you could kill for flesh or something. It would spawn random items as well. I don't think you could kill ghasts, so they just gave you the ghast tiers. And then eventually it closed off for a bit, I guess. I don't really remember. But the nether core would expire, maybe? Or maybe you could break it, and that's like, yeah, it was done. And the netherite hut would disappear, and that would be how you got your nether materials. Instead of building an obsidian portal and going to the nether. Back then, I never really played the survival version, which was kind of understandable because there wasn't really much to do. There wasn't an end, so there wasn't really a goal, but I think that's kind of some of the enjoyable things about Minecraft, is that you can kind of just vibe. Oh, wow! Whoa! What are these called? I forgot. Ugh, caverns? They have a name. I'm not sure. Caverns? Cliffs? Not cliffs? Okay, I gotta stop playing around here because I'm gonna die if I do. Ravines! Ravines! Yes. So, we've come across a ravine. I'm a little scared to go down here, but I gotta get some stone. Anyways, so yeah, on the early versions of those... Let me check my sound really quick. Down here, but... Let me check my sound really quick. It should be fine, right? I'm gonna mine, I'm mining, and then, it should be fine, right? I'm gonna mine, I'm mining, Okay, it's fine. So, what was I saying? So the early version of Minecraft, it didn't have the, features of, the PC version, the Java version. So it was really limited in terms of what you could do on the iPad, iPhone version, and it was really sad for me because at the time I was also watching a lot of Minecraft YouTubers, like the old Minecraft YouTubers. That aren't really that popular anymore. Except for Dan TDM, he's doing pretty well for himself. I saw him in an ad for YouTube's new gaming competition or something like that, and I saw him and I was like, oh, that's good, he's still doing stuff, and his name is still Dan TDM, which stands for the diamond mine part. So yeah, it's good to know he's still around and he's still doing stuff. But I used to watch the older Minecraft YouTubers, and my favorite was probably Aya's Cupquake. And if I were to trace my desire to be a content creator, if I were to trace it back to one person, it would be Aya's Cupquake. She really, I don't even know. There is just something special about her. She has never been in any controversies, as far as my knowledge goes. She isn't in anything problematic, and I'm surprised that that's the bare minimum nowadays, but it's fine. Oh crap. I got to get some more food. Let's make a furnace. Anyway, let's get some coal and we'll make a furnace and we'll cook this mutton. But yeah, Aya's Cupquake was really... She kind of was like the older sister that I never had. Or when I couldn't see my cousins, I would watch her, because that's how cool she was. I used to watch her Oasis series, and I was always excited when she had a Super Oasis Sunday, which was when she uploaded a video, but it was just the full hour-long content. I don't think it was edited, but usually her Oasis series, the episodes were maybe 20 to 40 minutes long, and it was edited, of what she did that day in Minecraft. No, but the Super Oasis Sundays were really long. They were really long. And I would just go watch the series, and I'm just so lucky to have grown up watching Aya's Cupquake and not Jake Paul or something. Frankly, I'm very glad I had Cupquake and not the Paul brothers, which seems to be what a lot of kids these days are watching. I was babysitting a kid. I do babysitting sometimes, and I'm not sure who he was watching, but it was just one of your average one of your average hype house content creators. They did I spent a day in a doomsday shelter, or I spent a day doing this and that and such, and they had some lewd jokes that weren't exactly appropriate for the 9-year-old, I think, that I was watching or babysitting. Don't really think he should have been watching that, but honestly, I've seen worse on the internet at that age. Don't condone it, but sometimes you just can't control it, you know? I mean, he's been watching it for a while, and what am I gonna do? Like, do I tell his mom? I didn't, cause frankly, the jokes weren't that bad. It was just some really immature adults, I guess. Some really immature adults, doing immature things for their immature audience on YouTube for money. Appreciate the, what's it called? The drive? Is that... You gotta keep up the drive, man. Keep up the... It's called something. The grind. Yes. I appreciate the grind. The committal to the grind was hard for these guys, and you could see it in their thumbnails with their shocked reactions. They did pranks too. Like I did the cheat on your girlfriend prank or something where they would. Oh shit! Oh shoot! I forgot I didn't really swear as Ren. I'll try to keep it to a minimum, but frankly, I do let some slip on occasion. As time has gone on, I let him slip sometimes. It's only been a year, but I just feel like I've grown so much as a person, mentally, and I don't know, I will probably say this 1,000 times, and I'll probably say it again at the graduation stream on Monday, but I am so grateful for my time as Cupid Ren. It's been an experience that I'm never gonna forget it, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Even if it's been 10 years. Even if I have this amazing new job that I get thousands of dollars every day, I'm never gonna forget this time as Ren. And I'd really like to go a bit more into it, but the thing is, depending on whether or not some stuff happens tomorrow regarding events, I worry that I might have to end my stream early, but I'm gonna try my best to not do that. I'm gonna try my best to keep the stream at its expected time, and then if that works, I'll even have some leeway to go a little extra and just talk one-on-one with Stream and me. It'll just be Stream and Ren. Yeah. I don't really... I guess this is kind of a test for me to see how long I can talk without responding to chat. I I was looking back at some of my old VODs, or at least the ones that the VODs that I was in, but it wasn't on my channel, because all of the VODs that used to be on my channel are deleted, unfortunately, and there's no way to recover them since it's past the year expiration date for archival retrievings, I guess. But I was looking at my old VODs that I was in with collab buddies, with other VTuber friends that I collabed with, and oh my god. Oh my god. I can't. I was so cringy. And it was a year ago, so that makes sense that I would think it's cringy now. But oh my god. It was top-notch cringe. I had to turn it off halfway through because of how bad it was. Oh my god. You know, the thing is, I'm wasting my energy, aren't I? The thing is, with being a VTuber, I really would love to continue, but just given my schedule and given certain factors in my life, I won't be able to do it to the extent that I want to. I won't be able to do it the way I want to either. Which is very sad. I mean, I love the VTuber community. Even, oh my god, I gotta stop doing that. Even when I was like an ugly V-Roid model, and I made it really fast, and then I Ibis painted a sweater texture for myself, and somehow I was trying to make my motif both a cupid and a banana. I don't know how that was supposed to work. And I still have a little banana in me. You can see on my pin, it's yellow, which means banana. The thing is though, when I went to work with my designer, who, by the way, I don't remember who helped me design my character. I don't remember who it was. I lost the original reference model that I had received. Oh shit, shit. Die. I was a goner. I was a total goner there. I'm sorry for swearing, but I could have died there if it weren't for my expert Minecraft skills. Expert Minecraft skills, but I haven't even beat the game. I don't think I've even gone to the end. I don't think I've ever even gone to the end, like, organically, like, as the game progresses, you know? I don't think I've ever done it. But that was some pretty good PvP. I'm giving myself, you know what? I'm giving myself a pat on the back for that one. Ooh, that was some good PvP. Good job. Good job, Ren. Thank you, Ren. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, no, that was actually for my teddy bear. My teddy bear saying, "Good job, Ren." And I'm like, "Thank you." Ow. He's like, welcome. I think let's name my teddy bear Lily. Cause you look like a lily to me. Little teddy bear. Yeah, you seem like a lily. Lily, Lily, Lily. I went on a Wikipedia deep dive the other day, about the biblical figure Lilith, who I'm not well versed in my Bible literature, but apparently she's the first wife of Adam, like of Adam and Eve. And I didn't know that Adam even had a first wife, and I wouldn't have expected that Eve was the second wife. Can you believe that? I mean, I'm always told that Adam and Eve were created, and then they fell in love, and then there was the sin thing, and then they made babies. But no, there's Lilith, and Lilith is a new player who was the first wife of Adam. So God actually created Adam and Lilith, not Adam and Eve. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna create some ladders really quick. Let's go back up. Let's go to my crafting table. I'm really worried I'm gonna get lost. I don't want to get lost. I always get lost. I'm always lost in Minecraft. I don't want to do the whole write down your coordinates on a piece of scratch paper or something like that. I don't want to do that. I'm not interested in doing that. I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to. Yeah, tomorrow, my mom will be, out for the day. I live with her, and that's a big reason why I can't really stream, because I don't really want to tell her that I'm streaming. I just know how she is, and I don't think she would leave me alone about it. She'd always be asking me about it, and as she doesn't really understand the concept of, to put it simply, knocking before entering my room. So I don't think I would be able to continue my YouTubing activities while I'm in this house. So that's why I think I would like to pick it up when I'm in college. I'm currently in high school. I'm a high schooler. But when I'm in college, I'll have my own dorm. I'll pick my own classes. And I don't know, have a lot more autonomy than I do right now. And I'm very excited. I'm very excited for the college life, you know? Being a Cupid in high school it's not the best. But yeah. See, when I started VTubing back in June, I think, of 2020, it was during quarantine, so I had a lot of free time, and my classes weren't necessarily the ones that you had to really pay attention to. You didn't have to pay attention to these classes at all, honestly. And I'm not to indulge myself or anything, but I'm a relatively good student. Yeah, I've always got straight A's. You know, I excel in a lot of my classes. This year I got 1 B, and it was a very high B. Oh my god, okay. I just I said I wasn't gonna indulge myself and then tell you my grades. Jeez. That's so vain of me. That was so vain. It's fine. It's fine. I'm a vain. You know what? I deserve some self-esteem. I deserve a little bit of it. I've spent too much time with no self-esteem, or with very low self-esteem, so I think I can benefit from a little bit of that. Ugh. Okay. Let's go down this cave. But anyways, during quarantine, I had so much time on my hands, and I had just gotten into VTubing, and I actually got in through the English VTuber scene. I received a YouTube ad for Kamiko Kana, back when she was still in Sundaria, and she was doing... she was playing the convenience store, I believe, which is a really popular... Oh my goodness! Is that Yuzuru? Wait, the chat is so small. Let me fix that real quick. Hi, Yuzuru. Honestly, I didn't expect anyone to show up today. I really appreciate you. How are you doing? How are you? Oh my goodness. Yuzuru. How's it been, buddy? I hope you're well. I hope you're well. I really do. I hope you're well. Let me see if I can fix this chat box really quick, cause it's looking a little small. Okay, let's see. I think that'll fix it. Yes. Yeah, hi Yuzuru. I didn't really expect anyone to join, but we're just playing Minecraft. I decided I wanted to play at least one more time, before my, graduation, you know? This day is great. I spent the whole day drawing. Oh, that's good to hear. I love your art so much. I can only wish the best from you in the future. And even right now, like, your art is amazing, and I know you're a little younger, and I just think just keep at it, you know? And by the time, you know, you're I don't know, a lot older, you'll be like a god. Like, you'll be those people that you used to look up, that you're art gods. You'll be an art god to some kids who are doing art, you know. Last time we picked off, you were let me see. Who have you been in contact with? Are you still watching Revel Ukami? Is he still doing streams? I remember he was very cute. How was your day? Oh, my day was good. Thank you, Yuzuru. Let me move the chat box up just a little bit, and I think we can put... There we go. Alright. Yeah, my day was good. I was inside for most of the time, and then I went out to have some lunch, which was very nice, because I haven't been outside. Chat is delay. Ugh, I know. Let me see if, I think I can change it, right? To a low latency? Or something... Something like that? Oh, crap. I just opened up a bunch of stuff, and now it's freaking me out. I'll change it for next time. Thank you for letting me know. I did notice an ultra low latency setting, but I didn't want to put it in case it broke my stream a lot. But yeah, it's just how YouTube is. Yeah. Yeah. I'll make sure to set it to ultra low latency for the graduation stream though. For sure. Yeah. But yeah, how has your art been recently? I checked your Twitter, but you don't have that many drawings on there, which honestly, that's okay because you know you don't have to post everything to Twitter. It's totally fine. Twitter is not the end all be all of art. And sometimes it's nice to just draw for yourself. But what have you been drawing lately? How's it been looking? How do you feel about your art? I know I'm asking you a lot of questions. I'm sorry. But I'd love to catch up with you, you know? It's been so long. It really has, and I blame myself for that. That's my bad. My art is quite fancy, I think. Ooh. Your art was always fancy, wasn't it, though? That's good to know. How, I still can't believe you gave me this amazing model, and all I had to do was buy you Purper Live. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I love it so much. I don't know what I'd do without this model, because when I first was trying to get a model, I really wanted my debut date to be on February 14th. I was running out of time because I didn't have a model and I didn't know how I was gonna get the money. And then Yami recommends me to you out of the blue, and it was like too good to be true. And then, oh my goodness, sorry about that. I just thank you so much, Yuzuru. I don't know what I'd do without you. Cupid would not be the same without you. How's your new art style? How's it going? Yeah, does it look good? Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to be a little bit quiet because my mom is sleeping in the other room. But yeah, it wouldn't be the same without you, Yuzuru, and you're so kind, really. I really appreciate you, honestly. Yes. The new art style can be seen on your Twitter. Oh, I'll have to check again, yes. But, I hope you can create to your heart's desire, in the near future as much as you want to. I think you've got good stuff ahead of you, you know? Your art is already on such a professional level. I mean, at least model-wise and illustration-wise, just it's so great. I'll never get tired of praising your art. Never, ever, ever. Yes. I've been drawing a little bit myself too. I think a year ago, my art was like, I understood that my art, wasn't that good, you know? I was at the point where I wasn't satisfied with it, but I didn't really know how to improve. But recently I've become a lot more confident in my drawing skills. I was always the artist. Oh, I was always the artist kid in my class. But then I stopped for a while, and I've picked it back up now. And I drew both of the thumbnails for this stream and for my graduation. I drew both of them. And I do really enjoy how my art looks now. But do you have any illustration plans? Yeah. Have you made any more VTuber models? Do I have any brothers or sisters? Oh my god. VTuber family. I remember you were kind of talking with someone about a model, but did the plans fall through or something? I don't really remember. I remember there was some talk. A little bit. I think I saw your arts too. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I've posted any on Twitter currently besides my thumbnails, but yeah. I still gotta get better, but I do really like how it looks currently. I think it looks pretty cute. Oh shoot, I just realized my blanket fell off. Oops. Let's fix that. There we go. There we go. Yeah. So, I really want to get better at art. I'm not quite sure what I want to do for my end goal, but I've always been interested in animation. I think improving my animation would make me really happy, just because for the longest time I wanted to be a storyboard artist for cartoons. One of my favorite shows was Steven Universe, and I liked it so much because of the character design, the character work, the illustration work on Steven Universe, and I wanted to do that. I wanted to be a part of that. Oh god. Goodness gracious. Goodness. Get out. I'm missing the stone. Oh my god. You're surely improved, thank you. Yeah, I just need to be patient, and I need to practice a lot, I'm sure. Oh my god. Do I have any iron? I have 3. Where is all my coal? Where did all that go? There's absolutely no coal in this area. Why? Ugh. I also quit drawing models and doing open requests. Do you do commissions? Are you doing commissions? User. Please tell me you're doing commissions, please. You can literally... I mean, your art is so good. Like, it's commission worthy. I would buy everything if I could. I would buy everything. Everything! I would buy absolutely everything. I would become a slave to the consumeristic life that we live in. It's something like that. If I had all the money in the world, I think I would spend it all on commissions. Yeah, I would do that. So, if I'm graduating, I don't really know what I'd spend my money on. Yeah. No, I just only take requests from people I know now. Oh, that's fair, that's fair. Hey, if you ever open commissions, Don't be afraid to contact me, even if it's years ahead, you know? I I'll forever be in debt to you, Yuzuru. I feel like I'm underpaying you, 'cause I am. But I can't pay you. So if you ever open commissions for money, if I can never give you money, just let me know. I'll give you money. I'll give you money. Yes, I'll give you money. The thing is, as far as, what I would commission, honestly, I, I don't know. I mean, once I'm done being Cupid Ren, I don't really have that much, to, buy things for. Cupid cute, hee. Yuzuru cute. And then, if I'm cute, you have to be cute. So, that's just how it goes. Yeah, you have to be cute. You have to be cute if I'm cute. I was looking at, I said this earlier, but no one was here. I was looking at my old VODs. Oh, the cringe. The absolute cringe. And I'm sure I'm gonna look back at this VOD, like, probably even in the morning. I wake up and I'm like, oh, I was streaming? I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna cringe so hard. I am gonna cringe. Ugh. See, the thing is, I used Cupid Ren, so wait, oof, did you hear all those mouth noises? I'm so sorry. I just swallowed a lot of spit. Okay. See, I used Cupid Ren, really to explore my femininity, honestly. Cupid Ren, was a personification of my femininity. Oh, crap. Back, before I, was Ren, or before I even knew of VTubing, I just dressed like a guy, you know? And I was feminine, I suppose, but, at least when I was really little. But over time, I just grew more, reserved from it. I mean, I did not give myself the chance to explore my femininity again. And I had a lot of, problems figuring out my gender identity when I was little. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to be a girl or not, and I think a big part of that came from me having a mental block that, like, men, can't really be feminine, or men can't like pink and such. And even when I was figuring out my design for Cupid Ren, I was very hesitant about, putting myself in a skirt, you know? I opted for the shorts because I was very nervous about, wearing a skirt, or wearing, something like that. But now, Cupid Ren was just this big ball of femboy energy, you know? I was very feminine, and as Ren, I kind of had a secret identity, you know? I wasn't suffering, I did not have to deal with the fact that this was my IRL life, and I was showcasing myself. Okay, I can't deal with these mobs. I was showcasing myself IRL, so Ren really was an opportunity for me as a cis guy, as a male to explore my feminine side. And that was so important for me. And that's why I don't think I'll ever forget my time as Ren, and that I will forever cherish it. Because that changed how I was IRL. I believe believe it or not, I wear skirts IRL now. I'm very feminine presenting IRL. My room is decorated with Sanrio decor and cute anime posters, and I wear pink, I wear skirts, I wear thigh highs. And yeah, like that, Ren was a really vital, point in my exploration of femininity, of femininity, of, yeah, just allowing myself to indulge in cute, pretty things. And Ren was there to help me figure that all out. And I've come to a bit of a balance, because when I was Ren, I did tend to find myself having to force a certain personality. And I think that showed through my streams sometimes. Sometimes there were streams where I couldn't do it that day, but I had already started streaming, so I would wait until I didn't have any viewers, or I had very few, or no one was talking, and I would just close the stream early. I wouldn't even say goodbye. And that was a combination of a couple of factors, but it ended up being very tiring for me to be Ren. But he was very important to me, and he's an important part of who I am today. And it was like you, Yuzuru, you illustrated this moving body that I use. My VTuber friends along the way who totally accepted me for who I was. I think the VTuber community is generally a cringe-free community. And yeah, just giving me that space to enter this new phase of my life and of my expression as a person. Yeah, and yeah, it was maybe a month after I had left VTubing that I worked up the courage to buy my first pleated skirt, and it was just a plain white skirt, and a plain black skirt too, and I was so excited. It twirled and it was spinny and everything, and I felt so cute. Oh. It was amazing. And now I wear that stuff like a lot. And I want to get more stuff. I want to get more pink things. I'm not done. Yes. I think another reason I don't think I'll ever really leave the VTuber community. I don't think I'll be there as Cupid Ren. I don't think I'll necessarily be there as a VTuber. Yeah, I don't necessarily think I'll be there as a VTuber. At least not for a good while. Situation-wise, I won't be able to, for a bit. But yeah, it'll be exciting to see what the future has in store for me. And a lot of who I am today stemmed from being Ren. I need to stop doing that. I'm just wasting all my heart. Stemmed from being Ren, and it stemmed from being feminine, and it stemmed from, yeah, all of that. Aside from quarantine ending, that really forced me to stop streaming, because my learning program, my school, it was very intensive, and everything started to happen really fast, and everything just got really busy, so I wouldn't have been able to stream anyways, apart from the fact that my mental health was declining a bit. And there's a little bit more to it. I don't really want to get into it right now. I feel like, closure-wise, I would like to share a little bit of it during my graduation stream. I don't want to get into the nitty-gritty, but I do want to mention a bit about it. There's a little bit of a triggering topic, but I'll warn about it at the graduation stream. But I don't want to dwell on that much, because even it's been a year since, and I've done so much work with my therapist and my psychiatrist and just myself, and improving myself, improving my psyche. I have an amazing therapist that I talk to. Honestly, I can trust her with anything, really. And she is always there to advocate for me. And I can never thank her enough. It just keeps getting darker as I go up here. Oh, it's a dead end, isn't it? Yeah. That's okay. So yeah, so I'm not perfect. I'm not in a completely tranquil mindset, but I am a lot better than I was before, a year earlier, and the previous months before that year as well. I am a lot better, and it is thanks to the work that I did with my therapist, and just figuring myself out. I was gonna say something else, but yeah. So I really am feeling a lot better after my leave as Ren, and I don't quite remember what coerced me to come back. I think primarily it was the guilt of leaving everyone behind, and as I was figuring things out, I just realized how important Ren was, and how much you guys cared for me as a person. And I was like, I can't believe I left these guys. I can't believe it. So I actually I viewed maybe I shouldn't get too specific, but I just started off with checking in on all my old VTuber friends, just looking at their Twitch and YouTube to see who was still streaming. Oh, thank you, Yuzuru, thank you. Yeah, I'm very happy that nobody has shown any malice towards me. I don't expect them to, but I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be, if I were in that situation. I mean, honestly, it'd be reasonable if they did. It'd be reasonable. I got as I when I logged into my Streamlabs, it was still connected to my previous account. Um, it's been deleted now because I deleted everything, which was very silly of me. But I had gotten a donation that I hadn't seen before from 10 months ago. So I had already left streaming. I had already left Ren. I was gone. But this person sent me $10 and they said, hey Ren, I really loved your streams, but I understand if you've decided to not stream anymore. Please continue to do your best, or something. I hope you do well in the future. Ganbare. And, that was... It spoke levels to me. I was providing absolutely no content at all. There was nothing coming out from me as Ren. It had been a while since I stopped. It'd been a while. And that person not only had kept my Streamlabs link, they kept my Streamlabs link to my donos and my links to my social medias. But they gave me $10 just to send me a message to ask if I was okay and if I had stopped streaming that was okay, and it just showed me how kind everyone is. And I didn't want to leave the community how I did. Especially because when I had, before I left, I did promise a graduation stream. I promised a graduation stream. I couldn't bring myself to do it just because of my, mental health. I couldn't bring myself to do it. I was gonna be too sad. But yeah, so I deleted everything. Whoa, it was glitchy for a second. I deleted everything and it was all gone. It was gone. Oh, hey, hello? 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 Yeah, thank you, Zuru. I couldn't bring myself to do it. I couldn't bring myself to do that final stream. So I deleted everything. And yeah, like, nobody contacted me from that time. I cut off all contact from everyone. And it was very sad for me when it happened. I feel like I don't know. It was selfish of me, frankly. It was a little selfish. Even if I wasn't feeling the best, I mean, everyone there was good people, so they deserved a good send-off for someone who provided them content that they liked, you know? But yeah, I don't really want to dwell on the sad things. I feel like I'm moping around a good while. I wanted to say, if Yuzuru, if you ever held on to my old reference, the one I used to ask you to make my model, if you have that, I would really appreciate it, because I flat out forgot. I forgot who designed me. Oh, I forgot who worked with me to design my my outfit, my character design. I don't know who it was, and I tried to look for them, but I didn't even have the original reference. Yeah. I don't know who it is. I don't know how to look for them. I don't have their name saved anywhere. I don't even have the original reference photo. So yeah. Could you use Uru? I would appreciate that so much. Honestly, yeah, you could send it to me on Discord or Twitter. I would really appreciate that. I really would. I've been trying my hardest to find as many Ren tidbits as I can, which has been very hard because you know, I'm not gonna continue until I have some iron armor. It's been really hard because all of the VODs were deleted, so I mean that's immediately gone. I have 2 or 3 clips. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you so much. If you find it, thank you for looking even. I have 2 or 3 clips that other people have posted of me on YouTube. But I have no full VODs. Even oh sorry, I'm sure you're hearing all my spit. Even when I looked on Archive of Our Own, I didn't see any sorry. I didn't see any videos on Archive of Our Own, and that's because if they're not popular enough, I believe, they delete the actual video after a year, and it had already been a year because the debut was 14th of 2021, and it's now June of 2022. So it's been a year. So yeah. There is no VODs as far as I know. It's lost media. As far as I know, all Cupid Run VODs are lost to time. They're gone. Dead forever. Down there. I've already lost where I used to be. That's okay. Let's maybe make a trail. I have these torches. I don't know why I'm not using them. Huh. I swear I see things. People moving. Maybe it's Herobrine. I was obsessed with Herobrine when I was little. Or not little. I mean, I was younger. I was younger, but it was very young Minecraft, too, if that makes sense. And Herobrine was like all the rage. I remember when the update came out from Mojang, they had an update, and as a joke they put removed Herobrine as one of the notes for the patch. They put removed Herobrine. And I went ballistic. I was like, it shows that he's real. He's real. I mean, I knew he wasn't actually real. It was just the same way that you say things are real, because it'd be cool if they are. But in the back of your mind, you know they're not real. My friend and I, whenever we would see something weird on Minecraft, like a weirdly generated land stuck here. Sorry. if we saw a weird land structure of sorts, we would screenshot it and we would send it to each other, and we'd be like, look, Herobrine was here. And I remember there was this really, really old video. I only found a turnaround reference of you, but there's no signature. There isn't? Oh, that's okay. Well, if you send it to me, maybe I could, like, reverse image search it? I think that could be a thing that I could do. Reverse image search. Or something like that. Is possible, right? But yeah, if you could DM that to me, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. You've done a better time archiving Ren than I have, because I deleted everything. I'm very lucky I even have this model. I found it, not on my computer files, but they were on my phone files, on my iPhone files, because I'd uploaded it to use VTube Studio on my iPhone. Yeah, oh, I just got a notification that, you shared it with me, so thank you very much, Yusuru. But yeah, I almost didn't have this model just because, I didn't have it saved on my computer. But it was on my phone and I was able to retrieve it, luckily. I played around with it a bit to get my old settings. And I think that's when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do my graduation stream. I think I can do it. Ren at least deserves to have a good send-off that isn't disappearing out of nowhere. And yeah, I think at the very least, he deserves it, you know? At least he deserves it. Did you get the image? Here, let me check really quick. I'll just go to Twitter. And let me see. Oh my god. Yes, I see this. Oh, you know what? I might not be able to reverse image search this. I might not be able to because of how edited I made it. It doesn't even look that good. Why? Why did I do the background like that? I mean, I'll try. Reverse image search. We can do it really quick, yeah. Tiny Eye reverse image search, is that what you use? Yeah, I remember I was trying to spruce up the background. I was trying to spruce up the background because I didn't want it to just be a blank, like a blank white background for the reference. I'll do it later. I have to convert it and everything. Okay. So I tried to spice it up to make it look nicer for Twitter. It does not look nice at all. The font and the colors in the background. What was I doing? There's like some orange in there. I don't know why there's orange. Oh my goodness. It's 1:30 already. I want to keep streaming though. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there. I the very least I can say that my graphic design skills have improved since 2 years ago, I think. I made some very quick overlays. Oh, ow. I made some very quick overlays for the graduation stream because I wasn't sure if I could recover my old overlays. But luckily when I opened Streamlabs, it was still connected to my old channel, even though it was deleted. So I was able to save all my old overlays in the backup folder that Streamlabs had provided. Frankly, without that, I don't think I would have these overlays. I don't think I'd have them. I made some very simple overlays that I think they're pretty cute. They're not like professional grade. They're not like these, which are very nice and fit my aesthetic very well. These fit my aesthetic, but they were really just simple shapes, and I added some Gaussian blur to make things shiny and glossy. But yeah, like I could have used those. They're a lot better than the overlays that I had made in the past. When I first was streaming, with my Vroid model, or alternatively a reactive PNG, I had these really strange and chunky looking yellow overlays that I did. I was really trying to push the banana wren motif, you know. I was really trying to push the banana wren agenda. Oh my goodness, my allergies are acting up this summer. It's not that bad as previous summers, but it's, yeah. I had these really gross yellow overlays, and they were really chunky. They were very camp, I guess, though. Like, you could tell that it wasn't the best, but it was kind of charming, I think, looking back at it. It was charming. And then when it was time for Halloween, when I played Five Nights at Candy's, cause I was already too into FNAF, so I wanted to play a fan game of FNAF. So I played Five Nights at Candy's, FNAC, for Halloween, and I just turned the color of the overlay to orange for like a pumpkin, and I added some spooky music. And I drew myself a new reactive PNG where I was a mummy. I was actually a mummy. And that was my Halloween costume for Ren. I was a mummy. I don't remember what I actually was that year though. I probably didn't have Halloween that year because of quarantine. Yeah. But yeah, or I might have. I'm not quite sure. Ugh, I'm sure you can hear all of my mouth noises. I'm so sorry. Cute. Yeah, it was a little cute, wasn't it? I can say that in a demeaning manner. To two years ago, me. There are no animals. I'm about to die right now, and there's no animals. Guys, where you at? WYA. Where the animals at? But yeah, so I had my Ren costume was a mummy. I was a scary mummy. Rawr. That was a very charming stream. I know someone oh, whoa. Was that weird to see? Sorry. I know someone clicked it, but I went to the link because I think I had the link, but it was privated. So maybe I'll contact the person because I know who it was and see if I can get that get that clip back, because it was a very charming clip. Um, it was just me psyching myself up to die, because I knew I was gonna die at the night, and then I was like, I'm not scared of you! And the jump scare came and I screamed. That was a very fun stream. My mic quality was all over the place for a good while. So here's the thing, I convinced my dad to get me a PC and then also a mic. I didn't even tell him that I was like, why I got that. I just told him that I thought it would be better for me compared to a laptop. My dad has been working at the same job for 20 years, and he had no idea that there was a point system installed, or as part of the employee stuff. Yeah, so he had no idea that there was like a reward system that you could gather points as you worked there. So he just had 20 years of these like employee points, and it was enough to just get a free PC. He had enough to potentially get a free PC just cause he's worked there for 20 years and he hadn't used his points, and he just contacted me and he was like, oh hey, oh 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 no. Oh dear. Let's Is that where I died? Oh my goodness. Oh yes. Okay, I'm lucky. Oh, okay, I really have to be more careful then. I have to be more careful. Oh, I'm trying to laugh, but I'm trying to be very quiet at the same time. It's not quite working out. But that's okay. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, my dad had all these points, and he basically got a free PC. But he doesn't need a PC. He already has one that his work gave him, so that he could work remote. So he just messaged me out of the blue, and he was like, oh, hey, do you want a PC? And I was at the time interested in VTubing, but I didn't have a PC. I had this old MacBook that my mom had given me that was hers, and it was 20 years old, and it was a laptop, and it was glitchy. It was so bad, I could not use it. I could barely use it to download, like games. You were the only VTuber who ever used my model. Yuzuru, I'm your only child. I'm honored. I'm honored. I'm so honored to be your only child, Yuzuru. I mean, you did amazing. It's an amazing model, really. I mean, I can tell you put a lot of work into it, but I do remember you worked so fast. You showed me like a little bit of it, and I was like, oh my goodness, you did that so fast for this quality of a model. I was like, wow, you did it so fast. I was like, if someone were to show me this model, I would have expected that it took maybe a few months, but I think you finished it in a few weeks. I think you finished it in a few weeks. Your speed, your for sure speed. Your speed. Woo 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 woo. But yeah, I mean, I'm amazed, really. I think if you ever open up VTuber models commissions again, charge a couple $100. You gotta charge a couple hundred, because this is amazing quality. And this was a year ago. You did this a year ago. I mean, imagine what you can do with your art, like, a few years from now. Like, it's gonna be even better, and it's just gonna keep improving. It's gonna be great. That is, of course, if you want to do that. If you don't want to do that, then that's totally fine. It's just an option. Yeah, just the point of me saying that was just to let you know that you are top quality work. Yeah. But, so yes, so my dad had messaged me out of the blue, to just be like, oh, do you want to see a video of my rigging practice? Yes! Are you learning to rig now? Oh, that's amazing! Yes, please. Share me all the videos. Share me all of your content. Really. I would love to see that. Yeah. So he... Okay. So he messaged me out of the blue and was just like, yeah, so I can either give you a free PC or free laptop. And I was obsessed with VTubing. I loved the concept of VTubing. And from the start, I knew what I wanted to do. It's just a head turn though. That's okay. Hey, that's okay. You're learning. It's a process. And I was obsessed with VTubing. And I was like, I knew that if I wanted to be a VTuber, I needed a PC. I needed a desktop to run those hefty games, you know? So I was like, oh, well, I think a desktop would be better because of the games that I could play. And that was true. It was true. I didn't tell him I was using it for VTubing, but I told him it was for the games, and that's true. I mean, Minecraft takes up a lot of storage, a lot of power, and you need a desktop to run that adequately. And here I am. I have 3 windows open. I have Streamlabs, Google Chrome, and Minecraft, and it's working very smoothly. I very appreciate it. But the thing is, a little later, when Zoom classes started, he was like, oh, do you need a microphone for your Zoom classes? And I was like, this is the perfect opportunity. I'm getting a free PC and a microphone so I can do VTubing and nobody has to know. Nobody has to know. So we were talking about microphones, and I was looking up microphones with the best streaming sound quality. And I came across the Scarlett microphone. I was gonna do the Yeti, which was just a simple USB mic, I'm pretty sure. But no, he was like, well, that might be low quality. You need something of higher quality. And I was like, oh my god, how lucky am I right now to have received a PC and a microphone, and I didn't even have to work for it, and my dad just thinks that it's for school. I feel a little devious, honestly. I feel like a little devil right now, but I mean, I did use it for school. I used it for online learning. I might have only needed a laptop, but Yeah, I mean, I'm so grateful for I'm so grateful for my dad, first of all, for even thinking about giving me those points to me, um, and the PC and the mic, and then also just for having the opportunity to. I've been so incredibly lucky on my VTubing journey, also including you, Yuzuru. I mean, you were willing to make my model very fast for very small price. I like it was nothing really. I mean, I would buy you like all the games in the world if that is what you needed. What did I buy you? I bought you Purper Live? Yes? Um, Eventually I had to tell my mom that I was streaming because I shared a house with her, of course. And we live in a one-bedroom apartment. We don't live in a very big house, it's very small, which is... Oh, yes, face rig, right. Yes. It was face rig. So we live in a very small apartment. It's not that big, and that's actually why I'm talking so quietly. Because my mom is sleeping in the living room. She doesn't have her own bedroom, so we have a couch. That's a pull-out couch. In our last apartment, which was also a one-bedroom, it was my mom who got the bed, and I kind of slept on a mattress next to the bed. And I was living with my dad too, so that was 3 people in a one-bedroom. But it's a little better now. And I have the room. So that's very good for me, because I do have a lot more space. But she can still hear me. She can still hear me if I'm talking loud like a streamer and trying to entertain, and I'm being a streamer. She can hear me, so I did have to tell her, like, hey mom, I've been doing this thing called VTubing. I think at the time I had 50 subscribers. I know, such a big number. Oh, I was so grateful for everyone who stuck by me. So I had to tell her, and she wasn't very happy because she felt like she wanted to know first, which is reasonable because I was talking a lot. Yeah, it's a little wholesome. But I was talking a lot, and I was shouting, and there were times where I had to tell my mom. I had to tell her eventually because she would barge in a lot. I would just be like, "Hey mom, I'm streaming. Please don't say my name or talk when I am streaming." And I gave her my streaming times. And I don't know, it worked for a little bit. I think I had to tell her about my schedule and all of my collabs. It did get very intrusive very fast. And of course she was worried about me because she is very new to this whole scene, and she does not like what she doesn't know. She didn't really understand what it was specifically. I just told her that I live streamed games and that I used a hidden identity, I guess. I showed her my avatar, and I showed her how it worked, and I showed her how I made it, because at that time it was just the Vroid model. But it did get very intrusive. And she had her own anxieties as well. and there were times where it got very invasive, to the point that I was very uncomfortable with it, because at the same time I was also using Ren as a way to explore my gender expression. So Ren was very vulnerable to me. It was very personal to me. And it went to a point where my mom had forced my phone out of my hand to watch an introduction video that I had posted. And it was very upsetting. And eventually that was a contributing factor as to why I stopped streaming. Yeah, it wasn't that good. My mom is a serious helicopter parent, as they call them. And yeah, and everyone agrees with me. Everyone's like, yeah, that's not right. We can't really set up boundaries because she doesn't want any boundaries. But I kind of just, at some point, I just stopped talking to her about streaming, and that was a lot in part because I wasn't streaming. So it kind of just faded into obscurity. She doesn't even know that I'm doing this right now, because, what was I gonna say? Well, she's sleeping right now. And, she's not gonna be home the day of the graduation stream, so I thought I would take advantage and have that stream that day. I will be out, Thursday through Sunday, cause I'm visiting my grandparents. So I'm really trying to prepare everything as soon as I can, this week. So I have my streams all set up, and my VTuber friends who are joining me on the graduation stream on Monday, they're all confirmed, I believe. I think I'll have some final setup to do tomorrow, and a little bit the day of, I think. And the stream starts at 1, and that will probably be my last stream as Cupid Ren. And that's a little sad, isn't it? But I always say, I don't always say, but it's important words to say. Don't frown because it's over. Smile because it ended. Yes. I don't have any plans currently to re-debut or come back in another form. I don't think I'm gonna be like a different VTuber. I have a different avatar or anything. I won't be doing that. So so it'll just be kind of silent for now. I don't think I'll make any announcements as Ren that I'm redesigning or re-debuting. I think it kind of will just happen, and it'll be new. I'm sure if I were ever to do that, um, like in the future, like probably years from now, I would say, if I ever decide to pick up VTubing again, I don't think I would be like, hi, I used to be Ren, you know, but, if you do happen to find me, you know, I would love to have you, you know. But, don't go, don't hold your breath, you know. I don't think I will be returning to VTubing. At least, not for a long, long time. I do really enjoy, content creation. I really enjoy, interacting with an audience. Yes, I do really enjoy that a lot. But just given my current circumstance, I am not able to. Though I do fantasize about my college life. That's okay. Oh, thank you, Yuzaru. Thank you. Yeah. I'm just very... I wanted to make sure that my time as a VTuber did get a proper send-off. So hopefully the graduation stream will suffice, or it will be climactic. I don't necessarily have... I don't really have anything planned, you know. I was thinking I would do a song cover, but it really just would take too much time, and stream is already on one day. I think if I do, I would do it fast. I wouldn't like wait a month and then post it. Also, I'm not too confident in my singing voice. I just remembered a really funny thing. So the first time I had gotten my microphone, which is the one I use right now. Well, first of all, I had no idea how to control the gain on this thing. I didn't know anything about filtering the microphone, making it high quality. So if you look back at my old streams, well, I mean you can't because they're gone. But I just remember the gain would be turned all the way up. So the gain would be all the way up, but I would just turn the volume on the mic on Streamlabs down. And that worked relatively well. I'm joking. I completely lied when I said that. It worked terribly. It worked absolutely. It was terrible. The audio was so crunchy and it was scratchy, but I had just turned the volume down, so the quality was terrible, but the volume was low enough that you could hear it, but you could just hear bad quality. I'm hoping now the audio is a lot better. I double checked it, but I don't think you never 100% know, you know? You're always a little bit paranoid about it. And when I look back at my old streams, or the memories I have of it, I find myself just laughing at how I had no idea how to use this mic at all. When I first did I had a ukulele stream where I played ukulele. I want a Shure mic. And I still want to become a VTuber. Oh goodness, Yuzaru, Please, please become a VTuber. And I want to hear I want to hear your voice. I want to hear your adorable voice. Yes. I will always support you all the way. If you become a VTuber, I will be you'll be my Oshi. You can be my Oshi. Ugh. Blech. It's these bees. You guys are giving me allergies. He said sorry. It's okay. It's okay, bee. So I didn't know how to control the settings on the mic. I'm hoping it's a lot better now. But I just didn't know how to use it. I've become slightly more confident in my voice, but not enough to talk yet. Hey man, that's completely understandable, you know? I think only do what you are comfortable with, and even if you really want to be a VTuber and you don't want to use your voice, there are VTubers out there who do voice to text to speech to text to speech. Like, you know Zentreya? Zentreya is the dragon VTuber. Oh, but I suppose she's a cyborg now. She redid her lore. But she does voice to text to speech. So she speaks, and then it translates into text, and then the text is read out loud by an automated voice. Just saying, that is a possibility. If you'd like to go that route. I do think there are some conditionals to that, because Zendrea's popularity is also in part because she's been in the community for a very long time. I think as a VTuber, voices are really important because they allow you to express a lot of emotions, and they also allow you to differentiate yourself, you know, from other. There's just a lot of stuff that is important to VTubers, including voice. But you don't necessarily need to share your voice to be a VTuber. Well, you could do anything as a VTuber. You don't even have to have text to speech to text, or whatever. But you don't necessarily have to share your voice to be a successful VTuber. I think Zentreya is an example of that. I think maybe it would be important to have a very expressive model. I know some highlights of Zentreya is she can play drums, I think. Of course, her text-to-speech to voice is unique in its own right, because there aren't really any other VTubers out there who do it. But how do I say? You could use another voice that is distinct from Zentreya's, and I think that would be cool. I remember when I was so concerned at how my voice doesn't fit my design, but I don't feel that way anymore. Oh, that's good to hear! Yeah, that's great. I would love to see your design if you're sharing it. I would love to see it. I remember back when we were talking in DMs last year about my model and like the debut and prepping to that. You showed me some early concepts of your design. I would really like to see it if you have any more updates that you would be willing to share with me, I would love to see. Um, but yeah, I think something that is important is um at least as Ren, I found myself sometimes I would force a voice. Um, Usually on days where I wasn't feeling that well, so I would force my voice to be a bit more peppier and higher in tone. I updated my design a little more recently, but it's still the blue-haired tuxedo woman. The blue-haired tuxedo woman, yes. I love her. Yes, please feel free to show me if you're comfortable with that. I would love to see. Yes, yes. I don't know why I went back down here. How did I do that? So I found myself forcing my voice a little bit, to fit, the personality that I had created around Ren. And I think as my health declined, my mental health declined the more and more as time went on, Ren became more of an act for me. At least at the very end, Ren was a bit more of a chore, and it had become something that I wasn't doing for myself. And I think that was another factor as to why I had stopped being a VTuber. I stopped VTubing, and it was just a lot of factors combined. Though I feel like there's some leeway, because I know, at least for me, I speak differently to different people, and I think, like, I don't necessarily speak like this right now to my mom. You know, I think I'm a bit more reserved with my mom. I don't speak as much, at least as detailed as I do right now. At school, I'm a bit more, I have a bit more of a shy voice, I would say. At least when talking in class, and when I'm with my friends, I tend to be a little bit more chaotic. Yes, if we're having a good time, we're going out or something, we have a night on the town, not actually though. Like, if we go somewhere after school, you know, we go to a cafe or such, or we go to our, do some shopping or something at stores. I am a little bit more chaotic, a bit more, maybe louder, a bit crazy. I know, it's crazy to think, right? Yeah. So it's just different voices for different occasions, but, like right now, I feel perfectly comfortable, talking, at least, and I feel perfectly comfortable, right now, like, in my skin. You know, I'm just playing Minecraft. I'm on stream. I have a place to chat, which is very important to me. The thing is, I have friends, you know, but they are not necessarily the friends that you can talk louder and Oh, okay, okay. I'm so sorry. Let me fix that really quick. Yes. I might have gotten a bit quieter, so then let me just chat. Let me see how this. Is this good? Is this good? I hope so. I'll turn it a bit down. Okay, this should be better. I think so. Yes. My Streamlabs is saying it's better. Oh, okay, okay, awesome. Thank you for letting me know. it would be very embarrassing. I was a part of a raid on Twitch. I was part of a raid on Twitch, and the person who was raided, everyone was telling him that his audio was a lot louder than his voice, and he just, I don't know what he was doing. Oh, let me check the video right now. Let me see. Did you send it? Let me see this. Oh my goodness! Yuzuru, it looks so good! Wait, what model is this that you're practicing on? Is this just a practice model? Oh, that's very good. Oh my goodness. That looks amazing. I hope you continue at it. It looks really good. Just a practice model, okay. Yes, that looks very, very good. I want to learn how to make little chibi models. Because I think they would be cute. I want to learn how to make chibis. Maybe I'll work my way up to some real models. Yeah, keep at it. It looks great. I would love to see a model fully rigged by you, Yuzuru. Whenever that may be. Ah. Zombie. Oh crap. I'm gonna get myself stuck in. Yes. Skills. Skills. I'm gonna die soon if I don't get this coal. Oh my god. Alright, let's see. I really want, so I want to learn how to make little chibi models. I know how to separate the, I know how to separate the art. I know how to separate it, but I don't know how to rig necessarily. And I'm sure there are plenty of tutorials online. I just need to commit to actually sticking to one and following it step by step. So yeah, I want to do that sometime. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. Oh yeah. So I was talking about friends. I have friends, like at school. I have people that I'm friendly with. But they're not necessarily friends that I can randomly call and be like, oh, hi, what's up? How's it going? Like, they're not call friends. They are, I see them around the hall and sometimes I have lunch with them friends. Which is a different breed. Oh, shoot. Oh, there's so many. I'm going to die. Do I have wood? Okay. Okay, let me build myself like a little ditch or something. Crap! I can't run. I can't. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Alright, there. That freaked me out. Okay. Let's make a shield. Sphinx shield, and then let's get out of here. Jeez Louise. I freaked out a little bit there. Okay, so yeah, I think my friends, they're good friends, but I cannot necessarily handle long conversations with them. I used to have friends like that in middle school, but I don't really now. I don't. I haven't since middle school, and that's okay for me. I'm comfortable with how my friends are now. And I know it may seem a little bit sad when I talk about it, but I enjoy talking with my therapist. I tell her everything. And I see her, twice a week? God, I'm a lonely man. I'm a lonely boy. Maybe I need VTubing more than I think. Huh? Maybe I need VTubing more than I... Excuse me, I was talking. Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, I feel like VTubing though, it does give me an outlet to just kind of talk about whatever. And I think I should have taken advantage of that from the start, because at the beginning, or at least as my time as Ren continued, I found myself trying to force myself to play games, because I felt like that was the only type of entertaining content that VTubers could do. Not gonna lie, I barely talk to anyone now. Yeah, I feel you. I understand. But you know, sometimes you don't realize how good having a conversation is until you actually have it. Or until after it's done. If you're talking to someone who you're just like totally comfortable around, and you can kind of just lay on them like what's happening, or even just stuff that you enjoy talking about, like games or anime fandoms, stuff like that, TV shows, it is the best feeling in the world when someone just is there to listen to you. And I think that was something that I was looking for VTubing, but just because I didn't realize it, I tried to stick to gaming mostly, even though, if I'm being honest, I'm not much of a gamer. I'm not much of a gamer, honestly. I play Minecraft, and that's kind of it. I joined the SMP on my time as Ren. It was very short-lived, but I enjoyed it. It was like a little story played out, and we were on a plane crash, and it was very fun. But I don't know what happened. I think the owners left us or something. The orchestrators of it. But yeah, so I should have learned better to think that, yeah, I didn't have to restrict myself to gaming, and I think that would have been really beneficial for me to just be able to talk. And I think one of the most important things about being a VTuber is that interaction with your audience, and that retention that you can have with your audience. I think that is what's so attractive to me, just for live streaming, is the fact that you you are creating content, but you're interacting with people directly. It's not like you upload a video and then all of a sudden, like, it's not like you upload a video and all of a sudden you don't have any contact at all. And the only contact you have with your fans is through your comments. And that's great sometimes. That's great sometimes because, oh my god, my nose is so sniffly. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. So yeah, so comments are great on videos, but at least for me as a content creator, if I am to create content, it is for the people that I am creating content for, you know? Cause if I wasn't interested in an audience, if I wasn't interested in that ability to talk to people and share ideas, share facts, share interest, a topic, a community together with people, I just wouldn't create content. Or I would, but I wouldn't post it anywhere. I would just keep it to myself. But no, there's a reason why I want to share, there's a reason why I want to share content, you know? And that is because I want to talk to other people. I want to create a community of support. And frankly, I want to entertain others. And I think creating that community is just so important to me. But I say this as I graduate Monday. I say this as I am a dead VTuber walking, as they say. Well, nobody actually says that, but I'm a dead VTuber walking. Which is purely circumstantial, you know. If I had the opportunity to stream and to become a VTuber as I please, I definitely would, and I would continue on. But sometimes that's not what happens, and that's okay as well. I'm happy to wait. You know, if I can wait for the right time for me as a person to prepare to handle VTubing and to get the best content that I can out there, I would be happy to wait. And, well, yeah, I mean, through my 3 years, how long has it been? Two active years of streaming. Yeah. Through my 2 active years of streaming, I know how supportive this community can be. When I left for a year, and then when I returned kind of suddenly, I was met with nothing but positivity, and that is a community that I want to be a part of. That is something that I want to contribute to. So I do want to come back. But not anytime soon. I've said that so many times. I can't help but express how much I love this community of people. Every single person I've met is a sweetheart. Every single person I've talked to is kind. And there has been some drama between some friends that I used to talk to. which is a little sad to hear. I wasn't there. I wasn't there for the drama because well, I was inactive. But it ended up with people kind of going their own ways and a lot of people just going inactive, which is very sad. There are some people who I really cared about that I wish I could invite to my graduation stream. But they're just not there, you know. Or other VTubers who I was also friends with when we were all friends had a falling out. Which is sad. But sometimes that stuff happens, and it ends up being for the better, because if you were to kind of force everyone together, I think that would be worse than just letting things relax, letting things stay to the side. Yes, and letting things go their own way. I can't think of any right now, but I'm sure there are plenty accounts in history that if people kind of just chilled and realized that they weren't a perfect fit for each other, then things will be better. I'm sure that's a historical pattern, because it sure feels like it should be. Yeah. I think sometimes I want to check in with people, because when you disappear from the internet, yeah, thank you, Zuru. I know that when when someone is gone from the internet, they're not gone from the world. They're still people, and they're still living and breathing, and they're still interacting with others. Just IRL, you know? We're not 2D. And at that point, if there is no way to contact them, you can really just wish the best for them. I think during quarantine, VTubing became my life. It became my IRL life. Because well, I wasn't going out because of the quarantine, of the pandemic. I wasn't out. I was inside, and I think that was why I was so eager to become a VTuber, to pass the time. I remember Hololive had a concert. They had a live festival. I'm not quite sure what it was. I don't remember what the name of it was specifically, but it was live. And a lot of people, what they were doing was they would take their phone out in front of their computer screen or their TV or whatever they were watching it on, and they'd turn the flashlight on, and they'd move it to the beat. They'd move back and forth their phone to the beat, because there was no venue for the concert. There was no one actually there. So it was kind of just like a unifying experience, and I did that as well. I moved my phone to the beat as well, you know? And that was a very surreal experience for me, and frankly, I don't think that's an experience I'll ever have again. And that's why I'm glad I had it when I did. This creeper is gonna be the death of me. Where did he go? Hello? Did he despawn? Ah! Oh! Jesus Christ! Get out! I just screamed so loud, and my mom is sleeping in the other room, and it's 2:30 a.m. Oh my god. Jesus. That was terrifying. He appeared out of nowhere. He used that dirt block that I used to get up here. Oh my god. I hope I didn't scream too loud. I hope I wasn't too loud. Oh, that was terrifying. Oh my goodness. I need to clip that later. I need to save that. I can't believe that happened. That's like a typical streamer moment right there. That's something that happens every time someone plays Minecraft on stream. I legit thought he despawned or something. Where? He disappeared. He flat out disappeared. Oh, so sneaky. What a sneak. It's a little sneak. A sneak peek. I'm going to sleep. Night. Good night. Alright, so currently it's 2. I've been streaming for 2 hours. I don't even think my usual streams before were this long. I think they're about an hour and a half, an hour 45. Ugh, I don't want to stop streaming, guys. I don't want to. I don't want to, but it's 2:30. Well, thank you, Yuzu, for joining me. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you for chatting with me. I definitely didn't think anyone was gonna join, and I was just gonna talk to myself, and I did. If you scroll back to the beginning of the stream, for I don't know how long you were here, but for the time that you weren't here, I was just talking my butt off. Sleep is good. That's true. I'm sure. Is it late for you as well? I don't know what time zone you're in. We didn't get much done today. And given this is our last... Here, we'll make a little place. Let's do this. The final home. This is my retirement home. It's 12 a.m. Oh goodness. Okay, I'll let you off the hook now. But let me build my retirement home really quick. This is where I'm gonna be. While I stop my VTubing activities. I'll be here in this little makeshift hut. This is gonna be my place. 1, 2, 1, 2. There is a loud zombie noise, and I don't know. You should see that 2 or 3. Ah, okay. I've been starting to sleep like that too since this summer. My mom isn't too pleased about it. But she's fine with it as long as I am quiet, you know. Let's see, do I want to be fancy? Do I want to add like a little cobblestone thing here? Does that look nice? Not really. That's fine. Whoa, my voice went weirdly deep when I said that. Did you notice that? That was a little weird. Let's make some slabs. Yes. I guess we can only make cobble slabs. That's okay though. And we can build it around here. Yeah. This looks nice and beautiful. This is definitely good. Good design. Yes. Good design. Yes. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay. Oh, I guess I don't get any roof. I don't think I have enough materials. Here, we'll just make the rest of, we'll use the rest of our materials. To make the crappiest, roof we could ever think of. This looks lovely, doesn't it? We'll save 2 wool. We can make an extra bed. Yeah. Wow, look at this lovely roof we got going on. It's very modern, very abstract. This is a very abstract roof. Wow. It says L. L roof. L roof. Haha. Funny word, funny letter. Funny letter L. Alright. Here we go. And we'll be extra fancy, you know. And we will make a double bed. I don't have anyone to sleep beside me. But it will be okay. Tomorrow oh shoot. Tomorrow I will be playing some, or not tomorrow. What do I mean tomorrow? I'm not streaming tomorrow. On my graduation stream. It will be split up into 2 portions. One, I'll be playing some creative building with my friends. And then the other one will be just some chatting and drawing on a canvas, like a server canvas, with some more friends. And then I'll have some time to talk with you guys on my own, and then I'll end stream, and I will be dead. I will be dead forever. I am die. Thank you forever. I am die. Thank you forever. Okay. Oh, thank you, 5-star roof. Art. Well, we heard it from the artist herself, yes. I think that goes to show that we are a top tier artists, yes. Let's take this off. Isn't this, oh crap. Isn't this skin so cute? I got it commissioned a long time ago, but it's still very cute. Alright. I think that is where we'll end it for today. Here, let's go outside where it's nice and sunny. Yes. We'll do it right outside my house. Right. Okay. I think that's where we'll end it today. Oh, thank you, Yuzuru. Yeah, it's very cute, isn't it? I think that's where we'll end it for today. Um, I'll see you at the graduation stream on Monday. It starts at 12 p.m. CDT, Central Daylight Time, 12 p.m. That is 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I believe. 11 a.m. PST. Don't quote me on that though. 12 p.m. 12 p.m. CDT. It will start. And oh, is that true? No, I lied. I'm sorry. It starts at 1 p.m. CDT. So it starts at 1 p.m. CDT and it ends at 3:30, I believe. I'll probably post more updates on Twitter. Just leading up to the stream, any extra things in case I haven't mentioned anything. And as far as that goes, let's go to the chatting screen. Yes. Alright. Good night, Yuzuru. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Wow, this was a long stream. Two and a half hours of Minecraft. And I just got to talk the whole time. I just talked my butt off. Thank you for stopping by. And I think there was one other person who was lurking in and out. But aside from that, yeah, thank you for sticking with me for so long, really. And yeah, I'll see you Monday. And then I'll see you never. I'll always be watching over you in heaven. When I return back to the clouds, I'll be watching over you. Yes. I don't want to end the stream, but it's 2 a.m. 2:46 a.m. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go. True. Yeah. Okay, I have to end it now, or else I'm never gonna end it. Ugh. Okay. Alright. I'll see you. Remember, 1 p.m. CDT. And please check my Twitter for updates. Yeah, even though it's just you, Yuzuru. I'm just making myself feel better by talking like a cool content creator. Okay. I'm gonna go. Okay, bye.